Chapter 1. Home repairs.
Listen and practice.
The sink is leaking again.
Yes, we need to fix it before it gets worse.
I'll get the toolbox from the garage.
I hope we have everything we need.
We should probably buy some extra tape.
Good idea. We can stop by the hardware store.
I noticed they have a sale on tools.
Great. Maybe we can get a discount on the tape.
Do you think we need anything else?
Perhaps some new washers, just in case.
I'll grab my keys and wallet.
I'll make a list so we don't forget anything.
Do you want to drive, or should I?
I'll drive. You can navigate.
I saw a wrench on sale in the catalog.
Perfect. Let's look for that first.
Here's the wrench section.
That one looks good and sturdy.
Let's get some washers and tape too.
All set. Let's head to the checkout.
Ready to fix the sink when we get back?
Absolutely. Let's get it done.
Chapter 2. Visiting the dentist.
Listen and practice.
Your dentist appointment is soon.
I'm a bit nervous about it.
Don't worry, it'll be over quickly.
I hope so. My tooth has been aching.
Dr. Smith is known for being gentle.
Yes, he's very patient with me.
Did you brush and floss this morning?
Yes, I made sure to be thorough.
Remember to mention the pain in your tooth.
I will. It's been bothering me for a while.
I'll wait for you in the lobby.
Thanks for coming with me. It helps a lot.
How did the appointment go?
It was okay. I needed a filling.
Did it hurt much?
Not too much, just a bit uncomfortable.
Do you need to pick up anything on the way home?
Maybe some painkillers from the pharmacy.
Let's stop by the pharmacy then.
Thanks. That would be really helpful.
Feeling better already?
Yes, much better. Thanks for asking.
Chapter 3. Hair salon visit.
Listen and practice.
Ready for your haircut today?
Yes, it's been too long since my last trim.
Your hair looks great already.
Thanks, but it really needs some attention.
Jessica is a fantastic stylist.
Yes, she always understands what I want.
Are you trying a new style today?
Just a trim and some layers to freshen it up.
Do you need a ride to the salon?
No, it's close by, so I'll walk.
How long do you think it will take?
Probably around an hour or so.
Want to get coffee afterward?
That sounds perfect. Let's do that.
I'll wait for you at the cafe.
Great. I'll see you there after my appointment.
Do you usually come to this salon?
Yes, it's my favorite spot.
I hope you enjoy your haircut.
Thanks, I'm looking forward to it.
See you at the cafe soon.
See you in about an hour.
Chapter 4. Grocery shopping.
Listen and practice.
Let's go grocery shopping today.
Yes, we need to restock our fridge.
Do you have the shopping list?
Yes, I wrote down everything we need.
Should we start with the produce section?
That's a good idea. We need more vegetables.
Do we need any fruit?
Yes, let's get some apples and bananas.
How about some fresh herbs?
Sure, cilantro and parsley would be nice.
Should we get some meat for dinner?
Yes, chicken and beef would be good.
Do you prefer organic products?
Yes, if they have them available.
Let's check the dairy section.
We need milk and cheese.
Do we have enough eggs at home?
No, let's get a dozen.
Should we pick up some snacks?
Yes, maybe some chips and cookies.
Are we ready to check out?
I think we've got everything. Let's go.
Chapter 5. Paying bills.
Listen and practice.
We need to pay the bills today.
Yes, let's get it done.
Do you have the electric bill?
Yes, it's right here.
How much is it this month?
It's a bit higher, around $150.
Did you already pay the water bill?
No, not yet. Let's do that next.
Can we pay it online?
Yes, it's more convenient that way.
Do we have the account details?
Yes, I have them saved on my phone.
Let's check the internet bill next.
It's due in a few days.
How much is the internet bill?
$75, same as usual.
Should we set up automatic payments?
That would make things easier.
Do we need to pay any other bills?
Just the rent, I think.
Let's do that now.
All right, all done.
Chapter 6. Asking for directions.
Listen and practice.
Excuse me, can you help me?
Sure, what do you need?
I'm looking for the library.
It's about 2 blocks from here.
Can you give me directions?
Yes. Go straight and turn left at the second light.
Is it near the park?
Yes, it's right across from the park.
How long will it take to walk there?
About 10 minutes.
Are there any landmarks nearby?
There's a big statue in front of it.
Is there a bus that goes there?
Yes, you can take bus number 5.
Where's the nearest bus stop?
Just around the corner.
How often does the bus come?
Every 15 minutes.
Do I need exact change for the bus?
Yes, it's a good idea to have exact change.
Thank you so much for your help.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Chapter 7. Public Transportation.
Listen and practice.
Do you take the bus to work, Emily?
Yes, I take the bus every morning.
Which bus do you usually catch?
I usually catch the number 10.
Does it take long to get to your office?
It takes about 30 minutes.
Is the bus stop close to your house?
Yes, it's just a 5-minute walk.
Do you have to transfer buses?
No, it's a direct route.
Is the bus usually crowded?
It can be, especially during rush hour.
Do you have a monthly pass?
Yes, it saves me money.
Do you ever take the train?
Sometimes, if the bus is late.
Which do you prefer, bus or train?
I prefer the bus. It's more convenient.
Do you read while commuting?
Yes, I always bring a book.
Sounds like a good way to pass the time.
It definitely helps.
Chapter 8. Neighbors.
Listen and practice.
Have you met the new neighbors, Emily?
Yes, I met them last weekend.
What are their names?
Their names are John and Sarah.
Are they nice?
Yes, they seem very friendly.
Do they have any children?
Yes, they have a little boy named Max.
Have they settled in well?
It seems like it. They moved in quickly.
Did you invite them over?
Yes, for a barbecue next Saturday.
Do they have any pets?
Yes, they have a dog named Bella.
Is Bella friendly?
Very. She loves everyone.
Did they move from far away?
No, just from the next town over.
Have you given them a housewarming gift?
Yes, a plant for their garden.
That's a lovely gesture.
I hope they liked it.
Chapter 9. Home Decorating.
Listen and practice.
Are you planning to redecorate your living room, Emily?
Yes, I want to give it a fresh look.
What colors are you thinking of using?
I'm thinking of light blue and white.
Are you going to buy new furniture?
Just a new sofa and some chairs.
Do you need any help with the painting?
Yes, that would be great.
Have you chosen a theme?
Yes, a coastal theme.
Are you going to change the curtains too?
Yes, to match the new color scheme.
Do you enjoy decorating?
Yes, it's a lot of fun.
Have you looked at any inspiration online?
Yes, Pinterest has great ideas.
Are you doing any DIY projects?
Yes, making some wall art.
Do you need any supplies?
Yes, I need some paint and brushes.
Let's go shopping for them this weekend.
Sounds like a plan.
Chapter 10. Home Security.
Listen and practice.
Are you thinking about upgrading your home security, Emily?
Yes, I want to feel safer.
Have you considered getting a security system?
Yes, I'm looking at a few options.
Do you have any specific features in mind?
I want cameras and motion detectors.
Are you going to install it yourself?
I might, but I could also hire a professional.
Have you checked any reviews?
Yes, I've read a lot of good ones about ADT.
Is it expensive?
It's a bit pricey, but worth it.
Do you need any help with the installation?
Yes, I could use an extra pair of hands.
Have you talked to your neighbors about security?
Yes, they're considering upgrades too.
Are you going to get smart locks as well?
Yes, they seem very convenient.
Do you feel safe in your neighborhood?
Generally, but extra security won't hurt.
It's always better to be safe.
I completely agree.
Chapter 11. Home Organization.
Listen and practice.
I'm starting to organize my home today.
That sounds like a big task.
I decided to tackle the kitchen first.
Good choice. The kitchen gets messy quickly.
I need some new shelves for better storage.
Have you found any that you like?
Yes, I saw some nice ones at IKEA.
IKEA always has good options.
I'm also thinking of labeling everything.
That's a smart idea. It will make things easier to find.
I've already made a donation pile for old items.
That's great. It will help reduce clutter.
I'm taking it one room at a time to avoid overwhelm.
That's a good strategy.
I could use some help with moving boxes.
Sure, I can help with that.
My goal is to finish by the end of the month.
That's a reasonable timeline.
I might buy a few more pieces of furniture for storage.
New furniture can really help with organization.
Thanks for the support. It means a lot.
Anytime, happy to help.
Chapter 12. Gardening.
Listen and practice.
I'm planting some new flowers in my garden today.
That sounds lovely. What kind of flowers?
I'm planting roses and tulips.
Those will look beautiful.
I have all the tools I need already.
Great. It's good to be prepared.
I water my plants every other day.
That seems like a good schedule.
I also use organic fertilizer.
Organic is always a good choice.
I've planted some vegetables too.
What kind of vegetables?
Tomatoes and cucumbers are in my vegetable patch.
Fresh homegrown vegetables are the best.
Gardening is very relaxing for me.
It's a wonderful way to unwind.
I've been gardening for about 5 years now.
You must have a lot of experience.
I love sharing my produce with neighbors.
That's very generous of you.
Thanks. It's a pleasure to share.
I'm sure they appreciate it.
Chapter 13. DIY Projects.
Listen and practice.
I'm building a bookshelf today.
That sounds like a fun project.
I bought all the materials yesterday.
It's good to have everything ready before starting.
It will probably take me a few hours to complete.
That's not too bad for a DIY project.
I built a coffee table last year.
You're quite handy with DIY projects.
I always start with something simple and take my time.
That's great advice for beginners.
YouTube has some great DIY tutorial channels.
Watching tutorials can be really helpful.
I might need help holding some pieces in place.
I can assist you with that.
I'm using a saw, drill, and screwdriver for this project.
Those are essential tools for building furniture.
I plan to put the bookshelf in the living room.
It will be a nice addition to your living room.
I'm thinking of painting it white.
White will look clean and stylish.
I'm excited to finish it.
I can't wait to see the final result.
Chapter 14. Visiting a park.
Listen and practice.
Let's visit the park today.
Yes, it's a perfect day for it.
I was thinking of going to Central Park.
Central Park is always a good choice.
Let's leave around 10 a.m.
That sounds like a good time.
I'll pack some sandwiches for a picnic.
Picnics are always fun.
We should bring a frisbee and a ball.
Good idea. It will be fun to play some games.
I prefer walking in the park.
Walking is relaxing and you can enjoy the scenery.
There's a small concert in the afternoon.
That sounds like a nice event to attend.
We should bring a blanket to sit on.
Definitely, it will make the picnic more comfortable.
Let's invite Sarah and John to join us.
The more, the merrier.
We can stay at the park until the evening.
That sounds like a perfect day out.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Me too. It's going to be great.
Chapter 15. Hiking Trip.
Listen and practice.
I'm excited for our hiking trip today.
Me too. I've been looking forward to it.
We're taking the Blue Ridge Trail.
I've heard it's a beautiful trail.
It's about a 5-mile hike.
That sounds manageable.
I packed enough water and snacks for both of us.
Great. It's important to stay hydrated.
I have a map of the trail on my phone.
That's very handy to have.
This will be my first time on this trail.
It's always exciting to try a new trail.
I'm wearing my most comfortable hiking boots.
Good. Comfortable shoes are essential.
The weather is supposed to be sunny and clear.
Perfect hiking weather.
Let's start early to make the most of the day.
Yes, the earlier, the better.
We can take breaks whenever we need to rest.
That's a good plan to avoid exhaustion.
This adventure is going to be amazing.
I can't wait to get started.
Chapter 16. Camping Experience.
Listen and practice.
I love going on camping trips.
Me too. Camping is so much fun.
We'll set up camp by the lake near the forest.
That sounds like a perfect spot.
I brought my tent and sleeping bag.
Great. I have mine too.
We're staying for 2 nights.
2 nights will be a nice break from the city.
I brought a portable stove for cooking.
That's really useful for making meals.
We're making pasta and grilled vegetables for dinner.
That sounds delicious.
I brought marshmallows for s'mores.
S'mores are a must for camping.
I gathered enough firewood for the campfire.
Perfect. A campfire is essential.
We can go fishing in the lake.
That sounds like a fun activity.
This camping trip is going to be amazing.
I can't wait to enjoy the outdoors.
It's going to be a great experience.
Absolutely. It's going to be wonderful.
Chapter 17. Navigating Hiking Trails.
Listen and practice.
I've explored many hiking trails in this area.
That's great. You must know them well.
I always bring a map and a compass.
Smart. It's important to be prepared.
I once got lost but found my way back quickly.
It's good you stayed calm and figured it out.
If you get lost, try to retrace your steps.
That's good advice. Staying calm is key.
I carry a GPS device as well.
A GPS can be very helpful.
There are markers every mile on the trails.
That makes it easier to navigate.
I always bring a first aid kit.
It's essential to be prepared for any injuries.
I use biodegradable markers to mark my trail.
That's environmentally friendly.
I always inform a friend about my hike plans.
It's important to let someone know.
If the weather changes suddenly, find shelter.
Safety first, always.
Thanks for all the hiking tips.
You're welcome. Enjoy your hike.
Chapter 18. Hiking Gear.
Listen and practice.
I have all my hiking gear ready.
That's great. Being prepared is important.
I carry at least 2 liters of water.
Staying hydrated is crucial.
My backpack is lightweight with many compartments.
That's perfect for a hiking trip.
I always wear layers and waterproof jackets.
Smart. The weather can change quickly.
I bring a map, compass, and GPS for navigation.
You've got all the essentials.
Energy bars and trail mix are my go-to snacks.
They're perfect for a quick energy boost.
I never hike without a first aid kit and a whistle.
Safety equipment is a must.
Sunscreen, a hat, and sunglasses protect me from the sun.
Sun protection is very important.
My multi-tool comes in handy for many tasks.
A multi-tool is very useful.
I use trekking poles for better balance.
They help a lot on rough terrain.
Looks like you're all set for hiking.
Yes, I'm ready for the adventure.
Chapter 19. Campfire Cooking.
Listen and practice.
We're making campfire stew tonight.
That sounds delicious.
I packed all the ingredients we need.
Perfect. Let's start cooking.
Let's get the fire started now.
Yes, it takes a while to get going.
Could you chop the vegetables for me?
Sure, I'll get started on that.
This stew recipe is an old family favorite.
I'm excited to try it.
It will take about an hour to cook.
That's not too long.
Let's roast some marshmallows afterwards.
Definitely, I love marshmallows.
The fire is hot enough now.
Great, let's start cooking.
Cooking outdoors is so relaxing.
Yes, it really is.
I brought biodegradable soap for cleanup.
That's very eco-friendly.
The stew smells amazing.
Thanks, I hope you enjoy it.
Chapter 20. Camping Safety Tips.
Listen and practice.
Always let someone know your camping plans.
That's a crucial safety tip.
Store food in sealed containers to keep animals away.
Good idea. We don't want any surprises.
A waterproof tent is essential if it rains.
Staying dry is very important.
Stick to marked trails to avoid getting lost.
It's safer to follow established paths.
Never leave the campfire unattended.
Fire safety is very important.
A first aid kit is a must-have.
Absolutely. You need to be prepared for injuries.
Use a good sleeping bag and extra layers to stay warm at night.
Staying warm is key to a good night's sleep.
In an emergency, stay calm and use your phone or whistle.
Staying calm can make a big difference.
Choose a flat, clear spot for setting up your tent.
It makes for a more comfortable camping experience.
Use insect repellent to deal with bugs.
Keeping the tent zipped up helps too.
Thanks for all the safety tips.
Stay safe and enjoy your camping trip.
Chapter 21. Travel Packing Tips.
Listen and practice.
Ready for our Hawaii trip, Emily?
Almost, Mark. Just double-checking my list.
What's on your must-pack list?
Versatile outfits, comfy shoes, sunscreen, and a hat.
Thanks for the sunscreen reminder.
I also pack a small first aid kit, just in case.
Smart. Any tips for packing light?
Mix and match clothes and roll them to save space.
I'll try that tonight.
Don't forget a reusable water bottle too.
Great tips, Emily. Let's pack.
Can't wait for our Hawaiian adventure.
Chapter 22. Visiting Tourist Attractions.
Listen and practice.
The Eiffel Tower is stunning, Mark.
Yeah, and it's over 130 years old.
The view from the top is amazing.
Let's take a selfie with the tower.
Good idea. Excuse me, could you take our picture?
Sure. Just show me how.
Thanks so much. Where to next? Mark?
How about the Louvre? Mona Lisa waits.
I've always wanted to see that painting.
It's smaller than you might expect, but still impressive.
I can't wait to check it out.
We could grab lunch at a cafe nearby too.
Sounds perfect. Lead the way.
This is going to be a fantastic day in Paris.
Chapter 23. Travel Itinerary Planning.
Listen and practice.
Hey Emily, let's plan our Tokyo trip.
Great. I've been researching must-see spots.
What's at the top of your list?
Definitely the Meiji Shrine and Sensoji Temple.
Those sound amazing. What about food?
We have to try authentic sushi and ramen.
Agreed. And we can't miss the Tsukiji fish market.
I heard it's best to go early in the morning.
Let's add that to our itinerary.
We should also make time for shopping in Harajuku.
Oh, I'd love to see the unique fashion there.
And don't forget to schedule a day trip to MT Fuji.
That would be incredible.
I'll start putting together a daily plan.
Thanks, Emily. This trip is going to be epic.
I can't wait to explore Tokyo with you, Mark.
Chapter 24. Using travel apps.
Listen and practice.
Have you tried using travel apps?
Yes, they're so helpful for planning trips.
Which ones do you recommend?
I love using TripAdvisor and Airbnb.
What do you like about them?
TripAdvisor has great reviews and Airbnb has unique stays.
I'll have to download those.
Expedia and Skyscanner are also good for flights.
Thanks for the suggestions.
Don't forget to use a translation app like Google Translate.
That's a lifesaver when traveling abroad.
And a currency converter app is handy too.
I hadn't thought of that. Good tip.
These apps make traveling so much easier.
I'm excited to plan our next trip using them.
Me too. Where should we go next?
Chapter 25. Pet Care.
Listen and practice.
Can you watch Buddy while I'm away?
Of course. I love spending time with him.
Thanks. Do you know how often to feed him?
Twice a day, in the morning and evening.
Got it. How much food should I give him?
1 cup of dry food per meal should be enough.
Okay. And how often should I walk him?
Buddy needs a walk at least 3 times a day.
I can definitely do that. Anything else?
Make sure he always has fresh water available.
Will do. Should I brush his fur?
Yes, brushing him once a day would be great.
I'll take good care of him, don't worry.
I know you will. Buddy loves spending time with you.
Chapter 26. Adopting a pet.
Listen and practice.
I'm thinking about adopting a pet.
That's great. Adopting is so rewarding.
I'm not sure if I want a cat or a dog.
Well, dogs need more attention and exercise than cats.
That's true. I do work long hours.
Cats are more independent and low maintenance.
Good point. Where should I adopt from?
The local animal shelter is a great place to start.
Do they have a variety of animals?
Yes, they have cats, dogs, and sometimes even rabbits.
I'll check their website today.
You can also look at petfinder.com for adoptable pets.
Thanks for the advice.
No problem. Keep me posted on your adoption journey.
Chapter 27. Pet Health and Nutrition.
Listen and practice.
What do you feed your cat, Luna?
I give her a mix of wet and dry food.
Is that better than just dry food?
Wet food provides moisture and can prevent urinary issues.
I didn't know that. What about treats?
Treats are fine in moderation, but not too many.
Makes sense. How often should I take Buddy to the vet?
Annual checkups are important for vaccinations and prevention.
Okay, I'll schedule his appointment.
Don't forget to keep his teeth clean too.
How can I do that?
Dental chews and brushing his teeth can help.
Thanks for the tips.
Anytime. Keeping our pets healthy is so important.
Chapter 28. Pet Travel Tips.
Listen and practice.
Any advice for traveling with pets?
Sure. First, make sure your pet is comfortable in a carrier.
I'll get Buddy used to his carrier before the trip.
Good idea. Also, bring their favorite toys and blanket.
To make them feel more at home?
Exactly. Familiar items can reduce their stress.
Makes sense. What about food and water?
Bring bottled water and their usual food to avoid stomach issues.
I'll pack enough for the whole trip.
Don't forget waste bags and a leash for potty breaks.
Of course. Anything else?
Research pet-friendly hotels and attractions ahead of time.
Great tips. I feel more prepared now.
Happy to help. Traveling with pets can be fun with some planning.
Chapter 29. Pet Training Tips.
Listen and practice.
Luna is scratching the furniture. Any advice?
Provide her with a scratching post.
Will that stop her from scratching other things?
Praise her when she uses the post and redirect her if she scratches elsewhere.
Got it. What about litter box training?
Most cats instinctively use a litter box, but you can encourage it.
How do I do that?
Place her in the box after meals and naps and reward her when she uses it.
I'll give that a try. Any other training tips?
Consistency is key. Use positive reinforcement and be patient.
Thanks. I'll work on training Luna.
Remember, every pet is different, so adapt the training to their needs.
Chapter 30. Financial Planning.
Listen and practice.
I want to start saving more money.
That's a great goal. Have you made a budget?
Not yet. Where should I start?
List your monthly income and expenses to see where your money goes.
Okay, I can do that. Then what?
Look for areas where you can cut back, like eating out or subscriptions.
Makes sense. What about saving for the future?
Set aside a portion of your income each month for savings and emergencies.
How much should I save?
Aim for at least 10 to 20% of your income, if possible.
That's a good target. What about investing?
Consider low-risk options like a 401k or IRA for long-term growth.
I'll research those options. Thanks.
You're welcome. Remember, small changes can make a big difference over time.
Chapter 31. Paying bills.
Listen and practice.
We need to pay the bills today.
Yes, let's get it done.
Do you have the electric bill?
Yes, it's right here.
How much is it this month?
It's a bit higher, around $150.
Have you paid the water bill?
No, not yet. Let's do that next.
Can we pay it online?
Yes, it's more convenient that way.
Do we have the account details?
Yes, I have them saved on my phone.
Let's check the internet bill next.
It's due in a few days.
How much is the internet bill?
$75, same as usual.
Should we set up automatic payments?
That would make things easier.
Do we need to pay any other bills?
Just the rent, I think.
Let's do that now.
All right, all done.
Chapter 32. Visiting a museum.
Listen and practice.
Let's visit the museum this weekend.
That sounds like a great idea.
Which museum do you want to go to?
How about the art museum downtown?
Do they have any special exhibits?
Yes, there's a new one on ancient Egypt.
What time should we go?
Let's go in the morning to avoid the crowds.
Should we buy tickets in advance?
Yes, it's better to get them online.
Do you want to take the guided tour?
Yes, I think it would be interesting.
How long do you think we'll spend there?
Probably a few hours. There's a lot to see.
Should we grab lunch after?
Definitely. There's a nice cafe nearby.
Do you like visiting museums often?
Yes, I love learning new things.
What was the last exhibit you saw?
It was about Impressionist paintings.
I'm really looking forward to this visit.
Me too. It's going to be fun.
Chapter 33. Meeting new people.
Listen and practice.
How do you feel about meeting new people?
I find it exciting but a bit nerve-wracking.
Do you enjoy social gatherings?
Yes, I do, especially when the atmosphere is friendly.
Have you met anyone interesting recently?
Yes, I met a writer at the last event I attended.
What did you talk about?
We discussed his latest book and writing techniques.
Do you find it easy to start conversations?
Sometimes. It depends on the situation.
What's your go-to topic for small talk?
I usually talk about recent movies or travel.
Have you ever joined a club to meet new people?
Yes, I joined a book club last year.
Did you make good friends there?
Yes, some of them are now my closest friends.
How do you stay in touch with new friends?
Mostly through social media and occasional meetups.
Do you prefer small gatherings or large parties?
I prefer small gatherings. They feel more personal.
Meeting new people can be really enriching.
Absolutely. It broadens your perspective.
Chapter 34. Volunteering.
Listen and practice.
Have you ever volunteered before?
Yes, I volunteered at a local shelter.
What kind of work did you do?
I helped with organizing donations and serving meals.
How often did you volunteer?
Once a week, usually on Saturdays.
Did you enjoy it?
Yes, it was very fulfilling.
Are you planning to volunteer again?
Yes, I'm looking for new opportunities now.
What kind of volunteering are you interested in?
I'm interested in environmental projects.
Have you found any organizations to volunteer with?
Yes, there's one that organizes beach cleanups.
When do you plan to start?
I'm thinking of starting next month.
Do you need any special training?
No, just a brief orientation session.
Would you like some company?
Sure, it would be great to volunteer together.
Let's sign up for the next event.
I'm excited. Let's do it.
Chapter 35. Festival Visit.
Listen and practice.
There's a festival in town this weekend.
That sounds like fun. Let's go.
What kind of festival is it?
It's a food and music festival.
Do you know who's performing?
Yes, a few local bands and some famous artists.
What time does it start?
It starts at 11 a.m. and goes until late evening.
Should we go early to avoid the crowds?
Yes, that's a good idea.
Do you want to try any specific food?
I'm looking forward to the barbecue and desserts.
Should we buy tickets in advance?
Yes, it's better to get them online.
Is there an entrance fee?
Yes, but it's quite reasonable.
Do you think it will be crowded?
Probably. Festivals usually attract a lot of people.
Should we invite some friends to join us?
That sounds like a great idea.
I'm really looking forward to the festival.
Me too. It's going to be a blast.
Chapter 36. Music Concert.
Listen and practice.
I got tickets to a music concert next week.
That's awesome. Who's performing?
It's a concert by Coldplay.
I love their music. This will be amazing.
Where is the concert being held?
It's at the downtown arena.
What time does it start?
The doors open at 6 p.m. and the concert starts at 8 p.m.
Should we get there early?
Yes, to get good seats and avoid the rush.
Do you know any of their latest songs?
Yes, I've been listening to their new album.
Should we grab dinner before the concert?
That's a good idea. There's a nice restaurant nearby.
Are we meeting anyone else there?
Yes, a few friends are joining us.
Have you seen them live before?
No, this will be my first time.
I heard their live performances are incredible.
I can't wait to experience it myself.
It's going to be an unforgettable night.
Absolutely, I'm so excited.
Chapter 37. Discussing Books.
Listen and practice.
Have you read any good books lately?
Yes, I just finished a great novel.
What's the title?
It's called The Silent Patient.
What's it about?
It's a psychological thriller about a woman who stops speaking after a traumatic event.
Did you enjoy it?
Yes, it was very suspenseful and well written.
Do you have any other book recommendations?
Yes, Where the Crawdads Sing is also very good.
What genre is that?
It's a mix of mystery and coming of age.
Do you prefer fiction or nonfiction?
I enjoy both, but I lean more towards fiction.
Do you read ebooks or physical books?
I prefer physical books, but ebooks are convenient too.
How do you choose what to read next?
I usually get recommendations from friends or book reviews.
Are you part of a book club?
Yes, we meet once a month to discuss a new book.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
It is. I enjoy the discussions and insights.
Chapter 38. Discussing movies.
Listen and practice.
Have you watched any good movies recently?
Yes, I saw Inception last weekend.
How was it?
It was fantastic, very mind-bending.
What's the plot about?
It's about a thief who enters people's dreams to steal secrets.
Who's the lead actor?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Did you like the ending?
Yes, it was very thought-provoking.
What's your favorite movie genre?
I love science fiction and thrillers.
Do you prefer watching movies at home or in the theater?
I enjoy both, but the theater experience is special.
Do you have a favorite director?
Yes, Christopher Nolan.
Have you seen his other movies?
Yes, I've seen most of them.
What movie are you planning to watch next?
I'm thinking of watching The Matrix.
That's a great choice.
I've heard good things about it.
Chapter 39. Visiting the library.
Listen and practice.
Let's visit the library this weekend.
That sounds like a good idea.
Do you need to borrow any books?
Yes, I want to find some new novels.
Which section do you usually visit?
I like the fiction and mystery sections.
Do you have a library card?
Yes, I've had it for years.
Are there any events happening at the library?
Yes, there's a book reading on Saturday.
Who's the author?
It's a local author named Jane Doe.
Do you want to attend the reading?
Yes, it could be interesting.
How long do you usually spend at the library?
Usually a couple of hours.
Do you use the library's online resources?
Yes, they have a great selection of ebooks.
Should we invite someone to join us?
Sure, let's ask Sarah if she wants to come.
I'm looking forward to our library visit.
Me too. It's always a pleasant experience.
Chapter 40. Travel Photography.
Listen and practice.
I've been getting into travel photography lately.
That's awesome. It's a great hobby.
Do you have a favorite place to photograph?
I love taking pictures of nature and landscapes.
What camera do you use?
I use a Canon DSLR.
Do you edit your photos?
Yes, I use Lightroom for editing.
Have you taken any photography classes?
No, I've been learning from online tutorials.
Do you share your photos online?
Yes, I post them on Instagram.
Have you received any feedback on your photos?
Yes, people seem to like them.
What's the most challenging part of travel photography?
Capturing the perfect light and moment.
Do you have a favorite photo you've taken?
Yes, a sunset over the mountains.
Are you planning any photography trips soon?
Yes, I'm going to the coast next month.
That sounds like an amazing trip.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Chapitre 41. Exploring local cuisine.
Listen and practice.
I love trying new foods when I travel.
Me too. It's the best way to experience a culture.
What's the most unique dish you've tried?
I once had fried grasshoppers in Mexico.
Wow, that's adventurous. How are they?
Crunchy and salty, but not bad actually.
I'll stick to tacos for now.
Don't worry, there's plenty of delicious Mexican food to try.
Like mole sauce, right?
Yes, and tamales, pozole, and chilaquiles.
I can't wait to try them all.
Just be careful with the spicy salsa.
Thanks for the warning.
And always ask about the ingredients if you have allergies.
Good point. I'll make sure to do that.
Exploring local cuisine is so much fun.
Chapter 42. Cultural Differences.
Listen and practice.
Have you experienced any cultural misunderstandings while traveling?
Oh, plenty. Like the time I accidentally used my left hand to eat in India.
Oh no, what happened?
The host politely informed me that the left hand is considered unclean.
I didn't know that. Good to be aware of.
It's important to research cultural norms before visiting a new place.
Definitely. I once wore shorts to a temple in Thailand.
Let me guess, you had to cover up?
Yep, they gave me a sarong to wrap around my waist.
It's always better to dress modestly when visiting religious sites.
I'll remember that for future trips.
Embracing cultural differences makes travel so enriching.
Agreed. It's how we learn and grow.
And it's a great way to connect with locals.
Chapter 43. Sustainable Travel Practices.
Listen and practice.
I've been trying to travel more sustainably lately.
That's great. What changes have you made?
I bring a reusable water bottle and shopping bag,
Those are easy ways to reduce plastic waste.
and I choose eco-friendly accommodations when possible.
Like hotels with recycling programs and energy-efficient lighting?
Exactly. I also try to support local businesses,
Buying locally made souvenirs is a great way to do that.
and eating at locally owned restaurants.
Don't forget about transportation too,
All right, like taking public transit instead of taxis.
or renting a bike to explore a new city.
Great ideas. Every little bit helps.
Sustainable travel is so important for protecting the environment.
Chapter 44. Pet Travel Tips.
Listen and practice.
I want to take my dog on our next road trip.
That sounds fun. Just make sure to plan ahead.
What do I need to consider?
First, check if your accommodation allows pets.
Good point. I'll look for pet-friendly hotels.
And make sure your dog is comfortable in the car.
I'll take him on some shorter drives to prepare.
Don't forget to pack his food, water, and any medications.
And his favorite toys and blanket for comfort.
Exactly. You might also want to bring a crate or carrier.
In case we need to leave him alone in the hotel room?
Yes, and for safety during the drive.
Thanks for the tips. I feel more prepared now.
You're welcome. Traveling with pets can be a great bonding experience.
Chapter 45. Moving to a new house.
Listen and practice.
I'm moving to a new house next month.
Congratulations. That's exciting.
Thanks, but it's also overwhelming.
I understand. There's a lot to coordinate.
Where do I even start?
Start by decluttering and packing non-essentials.
Good idea. I'll tackle one room at a time.
And label your boxes clearly to make unpacking easier.
Definitely. I'll also need to hire a moving company.
Get quotes from a few different companies to compare prices.
Will do. And I should probably transfer my utilities, right?
Yes, and don't forget to update your address with the post office.
Oh, and I'll need to register my car at the new address.
Sounds like you have a good plan in place.
Thanks for the advice. Moving is stressful, but I'm excited for a fresh start.
You've got this. Just take it one step at a time.
Chapter 46. House cleaning.
Listen and practice.
I need to do a deep clean of my house.
Spring cleaning time?
Yep, it's long overdue.
Where are you going to start?
I think I'll tackle the kitchen first.
Good call. Don't forget to clean the inside of the fridge and microwave.
Oh, right. And I should probably organize the pantry.
Definitely. Toss any expired food and donate what you won't use.
Will do. Then I'll move on to the bathrooms.
Make sure to clean the grout and shower head.
Any tips for getting rid of soap scum?
White vinegar and baking soda work wonders.
I'll give that a try. And I can't forget to dust the blinds.
And vacuum under the couch cushions.
The little details make a big difference.
Absolutely. A clean home feels so refreshing.
Agreed. Time to put on some music and get to work.
Happy cleaning. Let me know if you need any help.
Chapter 47. Organizing a garage sale.
Listen and practice.
I'm thinking about having a garage sale.
That's a great way to declutter and make some extra cash.
I've never had one before. Any advice?
First, choose a date and time. Weekends are usually best.
Okay, I'll check the weather forecast too.
Smart. Then start gathering items to sell.
I have a lot of clothes and books I can part with.
And don't forget about kitchen gadgets and home decor.
True. I should probably start pricing things too.
Keep prices reasonable, but be willing to negotiate.
Got it. How should I display everything?
Group similar items together and make sure things are clean and organized.
Makes sense. I want it to be easy to shop.
Advertise your sale online and with signs in the neighborhood.
Good idea. I'll post it on Facebook Marketplace.
And don't forget to have plenty of change on hand.
Thanks for the tips. I'm excited to see how it goes.
Good luck. Garage sales can be a lot of fun.
Chapter 48. Donating items.
Listen and practice.
I have a lot of stuff I don't need anymore.
Have you considered donating it?
That's a great idea. Where should I donate?
There are lots of options like Goodwill or the Salvation Army.
I'll look up locations near me.
You can also donate to local shelters or charities.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Just make sure the items are in good condition.
Of course. I'll wash the clothes and test the electronics.
And don't forget to get a receipt for tax purposes.
Good point. I'll keep track of what I donate.
Some places even offer pickup services for larger items.
That's helpful to know.
Donating is such a rewarding way to give back to the community.
Definitely. It feels good to know my stuff will have a second life.
And it's better for the environment than throwing things away.
True. I'm going to start gathering donations this weekend.
That's great. Let me know if you need any help.
Chapter 49. Housewarming Party.
Listen and practice.
I'm thinking about throwing a housewarming party.
That's a fun way to celebrate your new place.
I've never hosted one before. Any tips?
First, decide on a date and time that works for most people.
Good idea. I'll send out invites soon.
Keep the menu simple with finger foods and easy drinks.
Like a cheese plate and some wine?
Exactly. And don't feel like you have to give a full tour.
Oh, that's a relief. My place is still a work in progress.
People will understand. It's more about celebrating your new chapter.
That's a nice way to look at it.
You could even ask guests to bring a small plant or home decor item.
Like a potluck, but for housewarming gifts?
Exactly. It's a thoughtful way for them to contribute.
I love that idea. I'm getting excited to plan this.
Just remember to relax and have fun. Your guests will appreciate your hospitality.
Chapter 50. Online Shopping.
Listen and practice.
I've been doing a lot more online shopping lately.
It's so convenient, isn't it?
Definitely. I love being able to compare prices easily.
And read reviews from other customers.
True. I always check the ratings before buying.
Just be careful with your personal information.
Oh, like my credit card number?
Yes, make sure the website is secure before entering any payment info.
How can I tell if it's secure?
Look for the little lock icon and HTTPS in the URL.
Got it. I'll keep an eye out for that.
And be aware of shipping costs and return policies.
Good point. I don't want any surprises.
Some stores offer free returns, which is great for clothes shopping.
Ooh, I'll have to look for that.
Online shopping has really changed the game.
It sure has. But I still enjoy browsing in stores sometimes.
Me too. It's nice to have options.
Chapter 51. Virtual Reality Experiences.
Listen and practice.
I tried a new VR game recently.
Really? What was it like?
It was a space exploration game, very immersive.
That sounds amazing. Did you feel dizzy at all?
A bit at first, but I got used to it quickly.
What headset did you use?
I used the Oculus Rift. Have you tried VR before?
Yes, I tried a virtual museum tour once.
How did you like it?
It was very educational and fun.
VR has so many potential applications.
Definitely. I can't wait to see how it evolves.
I'd like to try a virtual concert next.
That sounds like a great experience.
Do you think VR will become more popular?
Yes, especially as the technology improves.
It could enhance so many real-life experiences.
Absolutely. It's a fascinating technology.
I'm excited to see what's next in VR.
Me too. It's an exciting field.
Chapter 52. Smart Home Devices.
Listen and practice.
I recently installed a smart thermostat.
How do you like it?
It's very convenient and helps save energy.
What brand did you choose?
I went with Nest. Do you have any smart devices?
Yes, I have smart lights and a smart speaker.
They're really handy, aren't they?
Yes, especially for setting routines.
I've set my lights to turn on automatically when I get home.
That's smart. Do you control everything with your phone?
Yes, there's an app for all my devices.
Are you planning to get more smart devices?
I'm thinking of getting a smart doorbell next.
That's a good idea for added security.
Do you think smart devices are worth the investment?
Yes, they add a lot of convenience to daily life.
Starting with one device is a good approach.
I agree. It's a great way to see how it works.
Chapter 53. Technology and Privacy.
Listen and practice.
Privacy in the digital age is a big concern for me.
I agree. It's something we need to be vigilant about.
I use strong passwords and two-factor authentication to protect my data.
That's a smart move. Do you think companies do enough to protect user data?
Not always. Some are better than others.
Have you ever had your data compromised?
Yes, my email was hacked once. It was a hassle.
How did you handle it?
I changed all my passwords and added extra security measures.
Do you use a VPN?
Yes, especially when using public Wi-Fi.
It's important to stay safe online. Do you read the privacy policies of apps you use?
I try to, but they can be very long and complicated.
Have you ever deleted an app because of privacy concerns?
Yes, a few times. It's better to be safe.
It's definitely an ongoing challenge.
Chapter 54. Fitness Tracking Apps.
Listen and practice.
I started using MyFitnessPal recently.
How do you like it?
It's very helpful for keeping track of my diet and exercise.
Do you use it every day?
Yes, I log all my meals and workouts. It's become a habit.
Have you seen any benefits from using it?
Yes, I've lost weight and feel more energetic.
What features do you find most useful?
The calorie counter and exercise tracker. They keep me accountable.
Do you connect it with any other devices?
Yes, I sync it with my Fitbit.
That sounds like a good setup. How accurate do you find the tracking?
It's pretty accurate, but I double check sometimes.
Do you use any other fitness apps?
Yes, I also use Strava for running.
Participating in challenges with friends is motivating. Would you recommend these apps to others?
Absolutely, they've made a big difference for me.
I'm glad to hear that.
Chapter 55, Discussing Technology.
Listen and practice.
Artificial intelligence is really exciting these days.
I agree. It has so many potential applications.
It will make things more efficient and open up new possibilities.
Are you concerned about any negative impacts?
Yes, especially regarding job displacement.
Do you think AI can be controlled safely?
It's possible, but it requires careful regulation.
Have you seen any impressive AI applications recently?
Yes, AI in healthcare is very promising.
What about in everyday life?
Smart assistants like Alexa and Siri are getting better and better.
Do you use any AI-powered devices?
Yes, I have a smart speaker and a robot vacuum.
How do you find their performance?
Generally good, but sometimes they can be frustrating.
Do you think AI will become more integrated into our daily lives?
Definitely, it's just the beginning.
It's an exciting time for technology.
Chapter 56, Job Interview.
Listen and practice.
I had a job interview for a marketing manager role.
How did it go?
It went really well, thanks.
Did they ask any difficult questions?
Yes, there were a few tough ones about strategy.
How did you prepare for the interview?
I researched the company and practiced common questions.
What was the most challenging part?
Probably the case study they gave me.
Do you think you answered it well?
I think so. I did my best.
Did you ask any questions at the end?
Yes, I asked about the company culture and growth opportunities.
How did they respond?
They seemed impressed and gave detailed answers.
When will you hear back from them?
They said within a week.
I hope you get the job.
Chapter 57, Meeting a Mentor.
Listen and practice.
I met my mentor for coffee yesterday.
How did it go?
It was very insightful.
What did you talk about?
We discussed my career goals and how to achieve them.
Did they give you any good advice?
Yes, they suggested focusing on developing specific skills.
Do you feel more confident about your career path now?
Definitely, their guidance was very helpful.
How often do you plan to meet with them?
Once a month for now.
Are you going to follow their advice?
Yes, I'm going to start implementing their suggestions right away.
It's great to have a mentor.
Absolutely, it's been very beneficial.
I'm glad to hear that.
Chapter 58, Work from Home Tips.
Listen and practice.
Working from home has its challenges.
Yes, it can be difficult to stay focused.
I find having a dedicated workspace helps.
That's a good idea. Do you have any other tips?
Setting a regular schedule has been very effective for me.
It helps to create a routine.
I also take short breaks to stay refreshed.
Breaks are important. How do you stay connected with your team?
We use video calls and instant messaging.
Communication is key. Do you have any tips for staying productive?
Prioritizing tasks and setting daily goals works well.
That sounds very organized.
I try to limit distractions by turning off notifications.
That's smart. It's easy to get distracted.
Do you use any specific apps or tools?
Yes, Trello and Slack are very helpful.
I might try those.
They're definitely worth checking out.
Chapter 59. Attending a webinar.
Listen and practice.
I attended a webinar on digital marketing yesterday.
How was it?
It was very informative. I learned a lot.
What topics did they cover?
They talked about SEO, social media strategies, and content marketing.
That sounds very useful.
The speaker was very knowledgeable.
Who is the speaker?
A well-known digital marketing expert, Jane Smith.
Did you get to ask any questions?
Yes, there was a Q&A session at the end.
Did they answer your questions well?
Yes, the responses were very detailed.
Are you planning to attend more webinars?
Definitely, they're a great way to learn.
I should look into attending some too.
Chapter 60. Career Change.
Listen and practice.
I've been thinking about changing careers.
Really? What do you want to do?
I'm considering moving into the tech industry.
That's a big change. What interests you about it?
I've always been fascinated by technology and innovation.
Do you have any experience in tech?
A little, but I'm willing to learn.
Are you planning to take any courses?
Yes, I've enrolled in an online coding boot camp.
That's a great start.
I'm excited, but also a bit nervous.
It's natural to feel that way. Have you talked to anyone in the industry?
Yes, I've spoken to a few professionals for advice.
That's good. Networking can be very helpful.
I hope this change will be rewarding.
I'm sure it will be. Good luck.
Chapter 61. Writing a resume.
Listen and practice.
I need to update my resume. Any tips?
Start with a clear and concise summary of your skills and experience.
Okay, I can do that. What else?
Use bullet points to highlight your achievements in each role.
Should I include my entire work history?
Focus on the most relevant and recent positions.
Got it. What about formatting?
Keep it simple and easy to read, with consistent fonts and spacing.
And I should tailor it to each job application, right?
Definitely. Use keywords from the job description.
Good idea. How long should it be?
Try to keep it to 1 or 2 pages max.
That's helpful. I'll aim for that.
Don't forget to proofread for any errors or typos.
Of course. I don't want any silly mistakes.
And consider having someone else review it for feedback.
Great suggestion. I'll ask a colleague to take a look.
With these tips, your resume will be sure to impress.
Chapter 62. Giving a presentation.
Listen and practice.
I have to give a presentation at work next week.
Preparation is key. Start by outlining your main points.
Good idea. I'll organize my thoughts first.
Practice your delivery and timing beforehand.
I'll make sure to do a few run-throughs.
Engage your audience with eye contact and open body language.
And I should probably limit the amount of text on my slides, right?
Definitely. Use visuals to support your message, not overwhelm it.
Makes sense. I want my content to be the focus.
Consider adding some interactive elements, like a poll or Q&A.
Oh, that's a great way to keep people engaged.
And don't forget to breathe and pace yourself.
I tend to rush when I'm nervous.
It's normal to feel some nerves, but remember, you've got this.
Thanks for the pep talk. I'm feeling more confident already.
You're going to do great. Just be yourself and let your passion shine through.
Chapter 63. Time Management.
Listen and practice.
I've been struggling with time management lately.
The first step is to prioritize your tasks.
How do I know what to prioritize?
Consider urgency and importance. Tackle the most pressing items first.
That makes sense. I'll make a to-do list.
Break larger projects into smaller, manageable steps.
So I don't get overwhelmed, right?
Exactly. And be realistic about how much you can accomplish in a day.
I do tend to overestimate what I can get done.
Don't be afraid to say no to non-essential tasks or meetings.
That's a good point. I need to protect my time.
And make sure to schedule in breaks and self-care.
I often forget to do that.
Taking breaks can actually boost your productivity in the long run.
I'll keep that in mind. Any other tips?
Try time blocking. Dedicate specific chunks of time to each task.
I like that idea. I'm going to give it a shot.
Experiment with different strategies and find what works best for you.
Chapter 64. Goal Setting.
Listen and practice.
I want to set some personal and professional goals.
That's great. Start by envisioning what you want to achieve.
I'd like to get a promotion at work and run a half marathon.
Those are ambitious goals. Make sure they're specific and measurable.
How can I make them more specific?
For the promotion, outline the steps needed, like taking on new projects.
And for the half marathon, I could set a target race date.
Exactly. And break them down into smaller milestones.
So I can track my progress along the way?
Yes, and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small.
That's a good point. I should acknowledge my efforts.
And don't be too hard on yourself if you face setbacks.
I'll try to keep a growth mindset.
Remember, goals are meant to challenge and inspire you.
That's a great way to look at it.
Write your goals down and review them regularly to stay motivated.
I'll do that. Thanks for the guidance.
You've got this. I believe in you and your ability to achieve great things.
Chapter 65. Fitness Class.
Listen and practice.
I'm thinking about trying a new fitness class.
That's a fun way to mix up your workout routine.
I'm a bit nervous, though. What if I can't keep up?
Most classes are designed for all fitness levels.
That's reassuring. Any recommendations?
It depends on your goals and preferences.
I want to build strength and endurance.
A HIIT or circuit training class could be a good fit.
I've heard good things about those. What should I bring?
Comfortable workout clothes, supportive shoes, and a water bottle.
Got it. And I should probably arrive a bit early, right?
Definitely. Introduce yourself to the instructor and let them know you're new.
That's a good idea. I want to make sure I'm using proper form.
And don't be afraid to modify moves or take breaks as needed.
I'll keep that in mind. I don't want to overdo it.
Remember, everyone was a beginner once. Just focus on your own progress.
That's great advice. I'm excited to challenge myself.
You're going to do great. Let me know how it goes.
Chapter 66. Yoga Session.
Listen and practice.
I'm going to my first yoga class today.
That's exciting. Yoga is a great way to reduce stress and increase flexibility.
I'm a little intimidated by all the poses, though.
Don't worry, most classes cater to all levels.
That's good to know. What should I expect?
The instructor will guide you through a series of poses and breathing exercises.
And it's okay if I can't do everything perfectly?
Absolutely. Yoga is a personal practice. Listen to your body and go at your own pace.
I'll try to remember that. Should I bring my own mat?
Most studios provide mats, but you can bring your own if you prefer.
I think I'll use one of theirs for now.
Don't forget to wear comfortable, breathable clothing.
Got it. Anything else I should know?
Arrive a few minutes early to get settled and let the instructor know you're new.
Will do. I'm looking forward to some relaxation.
Enjoy the experience and remember to breathe. Namaste.
Chapter 67. Stress Management.
Listen and practice.
I've been feeling really stressed lately.
I'm sorry to hear that. Stress can take a toll on your well-being.
It's definitely affecting my sleep and mood.
Have you tried any stress management techniques?
Not really. I'm not sure where to start.
One simple thing is to practice deep breathing.
How does that help with stress?
It can lower your heart rate and help you feel more relaxed.
I'll give it a try. Any other suggestions?
Regular exercise and time in nature can also reduce stress.
I do feel better after a walk outside.
And don't underestimate the power of self-care activities you enjoy.
Like reading a book or taking a bath.
Exactly. Prioritizing your well-being is so important.
I tend to put that on the back burner when I'm busy.
I understand, but even small breaks can make a big difference.
You're right. I need to be more mindful of that.
Remember, it's okay to ask for help or say no to things when you're overwhelmed.
That's something I'm working on. Thanks for the advice.
Anytime. Don't hesitate to reach out if you need more support.
Chapter 68. Discussing movies.
Listen and practice.
I just watched the most amazing movie last night.
Oh yeah? What was it about?
It was a psychological thriller with so many twists and turns.
I love movies that keep you guessing until the end.
Same here. The acting was incredible too.
Who was in it? Anyone I would know?
It starred Leonardo DiCaprio and Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh, they're both so talented. I'll have to check it out.
Definitely. Let me know what you think when you watch it.
Will do. What's your favorite movie genre?
I'm a big fan of sci-fi and fantasy.
Me too. I love getting lost in different worlds and realities.
Exactly. It's such a great escape.
Have you seen the latest Marvel movie?
Not yet, but it's on my list.
We should plan a movie night and watch it together.
That would be so fun. I'll bring the popcorn.
It's a date. I can't wait to discuss all the plot theories with you.
Chapter 69. Fitness Tracking Apps.
Listen and practice.
I just downloaded a new fitness tracking app.
Nice. Which one did you choose?
It's called Fitbit. Have you heard of it?
Yeah, I've heard great things about Fitbit.
I like how it tracks my steps and heart rate.
Does it have any other cool features?
It also tracks my sleep and reminds me to move throughout the day.
Oh, that's handy. I could definitely use a reminder to take breaks.
Same here. It even has guided breathing exercises.
That sounds really useful for stress management.
Definitely. And I can log my food and water intake.
I love apps that give you a holistic view of your health.
Me too. It's motivating to see my progress over time.
Do you use any other fitness apps?
I recently started using MyFitnessPal to track my macros.
Oh, I've been curious about that one. How do you like it so far?
It's been really eye-opening to see the breakdown of what I'm eating.
That's great that you're gaining more awareness. Knowledge is power.
Chapter 70. School Activities.
Listen and practice.
I'm thinking about joining some new school activities this year.
That's a great idea. What are you interested in?
I'm considering trying out for the soccer team.
Awesome. I think you'd be great at soccer.
Thanks. I'm a bit nervous about the tryouts, though.
Just give it your best shot and remember to have fun.
You're right. I should focus on enjoying the experience.
Exactly. And if soccer doesn't work out, there are plenty of other options.
That's true. I'm also thinking about joining the debate club.
Oh, that would be perfect for you. You're such a strong communicator.
Thanks, that means a lot. I love expressing my ideas.
And debate club looks great on college applications.
That's a good point. It could help me stand out.
Definitely. Colleges love to see well-rounded students.
I'm getting excited about these new opportunities.
I'm happy for you. Keep me posted on how everything goes.
Will do. Thanks for the encouragement.
Anytime. I'm always here to support you and your goals.
Chapter 71. Babysitting.
Listen and practice.
I'm thinking about starting to babysit for some extra cash.
That's a great idea. Do you have any experience with kids?
I used to watch my little cousins sometimes.
That's a good start. You could ask friends and family for referrals.
Good idea. I'll post on social media too.
Make sure to highlight any relevant skills, like CPR certification.
Oh, I didn't think of that. I should probably get certified.
Definitely. It will make parents feel more comfortable leaving their kids with you.
That makes sense. What else should I consider?
Think about your availability and what rates to charge.
I'm pretty flexible, but I don't want to undercharge.
Look at what other sitters in your area are charging and go from there.
That's helpful. I want to be competitive but fair.
And don't forget to set clear expectations with the parents.
Like house rules and emergency contacts?
Exactly. Being prepared and professional is key.
Thanks for the advice. I'm excited to get started.
You're welcome. I think you'll be a great babysitter.
Chapter 72. Pregnancy Announcement.
Listen and practice.
Honey, I have some exciting news.
What is it? You're smiling so big.
I'm pregnant.
We're going to have a baby.
Oh my gosh, really? That's amazing.
I just found out this morning. I couldn't wait to tell you.
I'm so happy. This is the best news ever.
I know, I'm over the moon, but also a little nervous.
That's totally normal. We're in this together.
I'm so glad I have you by my side.
I wouldn't want to do this with anyone else.
When should we start telling people?
Let's wait until after the first trimester, just to be safe.
That makes sense. We can tell our parents first.
Definitely. They're going to be so thrilled.
I can't believe we're going to be parents.
It's surreal, isn't it? But I know we're ready for this.
We're going to have a little you running around.
Or a little you. Either way, they'll be perfect.
I love you so much. Thank you for making me a dad.
I love you too. Thank you for being my partner in everything.
Chapter 73. Baby Shower.
Listen and practice.
I can't believe Sarah's baby shower is tomorrow.
I know. Time has flown by. Did you get her gift yet?
I ordered a cute diaper cake and some baby books.
Oh, that's perfect. I got her a bunch of onesies and a baby carrier.
She's going to love those. Do you know who else is coming?
I think her sister and mom are organizing it, so probably family and close friends.
That will be nice. Intimate, but still festive.
Definitely. I heard there's going to be a diaper raffle.
Ooh, that's a fun idea. Guests bring diapers for a chance to win a prize?
Exactly. Practical and entertaining.
I'll make sure to grab a pack on my way.
Good call. What about food and drinks?
I think it's mostly finger sandwiches and cute baby-themed snacks.
That sounds adorable. And I'm sure there will be some non-alcoholic punch.
Perfect. Sarah can't have mimosas this time around.
Haha, that's true. But she's glowing even without the champagne.
Absolutely. Pregnancy looks great on her.
She's going to be such a wonderful mom.
Chapter 74. Retirement Party.
Listen and practice.
I can't believe Mr. Johnson is retiring after 30 years with the company.
I know. It's the end of an era. He's mentored so many people over the years.
Definitely. I wouldn't be where I am today without his guidance.
Same here. I'm really going to miss seeing him around the office.
At least we can give him a proper send-off at the retirement party.
Absolutely. Did you see the email about the slideshow?
Yes. I'm collecting photos from his early days with the company.
That's great. I'm sure he'll love that trip down memory lane.
I hope so. It's the least we can do to show our appreciation.
What about a gift? Did you chip in for the group present?
Of course. I heard they're getting him a nice watch and a gift certificate to his favorite restaurant.
Oh, that's perfect. He deserves to be spoiled a bit.
Agreed. He's always put others first.
I'm really going to miss his leadership and calm demeanor.
Me too. But I'm excited for him to start this new chapter.
Absolutely. He's earned a relaxing retirement filled with golf and grandkids.
Chapter 75. Graduation Celebration.
Listen and practice.
Can you believe we're actually graduating college?
It feels surreal, doesn't it? Like we're finally adults.
I know. It's been a long journey, but we made it.
I'm so proud of us. We've worked really hard for this.
Definitely. There were times I didn't think I'd make it through.
But you did. And you're stronger for it.
Thanks, that means a lot. I couldn't have done it without your support.
That's what friends are for. We've been through so much together.
I know. I'm really going to miss seeing you every day.
Hey, just because we're graduating doesn't mean we're not still best friends.
You're right. We'll just have to plan regular get-togethers.
Absolutely. And we still have the graduation celebration to look forward to.
Yes. My whole family is coming into town for it.
Mine too. It will be so nice to have everyone together.
And then we'll have the whole summer before we start our jobs.
I can't wait. One last hurrah before the real world starts.
Exactly. Let's make it a summer to remember.
Here's to the next chapter and lifelong friendships.
Chapter 76. Meeting the in-laws.
Listen and practice.
I'm really nervous about meeting your parents this weekend.
Don't be. They're going to love you, I promise.
I hope so. I just want to make a good impression.
Just be yourself. That's who I fell in love with, and they will too.
Thanks, babe. That means a lot.
And remember, they're probably just as nervous to meet you.
Really? But why?
Because they know how much you mean to me. They want this to go well too.
That's a good point. We're all in the same boat.
Exactly. And I'll be right there with you the whole time.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
You charm them with your wit and good looks, obviously.
Haha, you always know how to make me feel better.
It's going to be great. We'll have a nice dinner, chat, and maybe play some games.
Games? Now that I can handle.
See? It will be a piece of cake. And then we can relax and enjoy the rest of the weekend.
I'm actually starting to look forward to it now.
That's the spirit. I can't wait for my favorite people to finally meet.
Chapter 77. Fashion Trends.
Listen and practice.
Did you see the latest fashion trends for spring?
Yes, I love all the bright colors and bold patterns.
Me too. I'm really into the oversized blazers and statement accessories.
Oh, those are so fun. I'm excited to try out some new silhouettes.
Definitely. It's nice to mix things up a bit.
What do you think about the return of low-rise jeans?
I'm not sure I'm ready for that trend to come back.
Yeah, I think I'll stick with my high-waisted favorites for now.
Same here. Some trends are better left in the past.
Agreed. But I'm all for the chunky sandals and mini bags.
Oh, those are so cute. Perfect for summertime.
And I love how they can dress up a simple sundress.
Exactly. It's all about the accessories this season.
I can't wait to go shopping and update my wardrobe.
Me neither. We should plan a girls' day and hit the stores.
That would be so fun. We can try on outfits and get lunch.
It's a date. I'll start making a list of must-have pieces.
Perfect. Fashion trends may come and go, but good friends are always in style.
Chapter 78. Wardrobe Essentials.
Listen and practice.
I'm trying to build a capsule wardrobe. Any advice?
Absolutely. Start with some versatile basics that you can mix and match.
Like a good pair of jeans and a white t-shirt?
Exactly. And a well-fitting blazer and a little black dress.
Those are definitely wardrobe staples. What else?
A comfortable pair of sneakers and some classic leather shoes.
Got it. And I should probably invest in a good coat, right?
Yes. A trench coat or a wool peacoat will never go out of style.
I like the idea of timeless pieces I can wear for years.
That's the beauty of a capsule wardrobe. Quality over quantity.
And then I can add in some trendier accessories to keep things fresh.
Absolutely. A statement necklace or a colorful scarf can completely change a look.
That's a great tip. I'll keep an eye out for those.
And don't forget about the power of a good bag.
Oh, of course. A classic tote or crossbody is a must.
With these wardrobe essentials, you'll be stylish and ready for any occasion.
Chapter 79. Online Fashion Shopping.
Listen and practice.
I've been doing a lot more online shopping for clothes lately.
Me too. It's so convenient, isn't it?
Definitely. I love being able to browse so many options from home.
And you can often find better deals online than in stores.
That's true. I just ordered a cute dress for 40% off.
Nice. I love a good sale. Where do you usually shop online?
I'm a big fan of ASOS and Nordstrom.
Ooh, those are great choices. I also like Zara and H&M.
I'll have to check those out. Do you have any tips for online shopping?
Always check the size charts and read the reviews.
That's smart. I've definitely ordered the wrong size before.
And look for items with free shipping and returns, just in case.
Good call. It's nice to have that flexibility.
Also, I like to filter by my favorite brands or styles to narrow things down.
That's a good idea. It can be overwhelming with so many options.
Exactly. And don't forget to sign up for email newsletters for exclusive discounts.
Ooh, I love a good promo code. Thanks for the tips.
Happy to help. Just don't blame me if your online shopping addiction gets worse.
Chapter 80. Seasonal Fashion.
Listen and practice.
I always struggle with dressing for the changing seasons.
I know what you mean. It's hard to know what to wear when the weather is unpredictable.
Exactly. Like, is it too soon to break out the sundresses?
I usually go by the layer rule in spring.
Oh, that's a good idea. Like a light jacket over a t-shirt and jeans?
Yes. And you can always take off layers if you get too warm.
That makes sense. What about transitioning to fall fashion?
Boots and cardigans are my go-to for cooler weather.
I love a good ankle boot. And scarves are a must.
Definitely. A cozy scarf can make any outfit feel autumnal.
What about winter? I never know how to look cute and stay warm.
Invest in a good coat and some thermal layers.
Like silk long underwear? That's genius.
Yes. And don't be afraid to pile on the accessories, like hats and gloves.
I'll keep that in mind. Any tips for summer fashion?
Breathable fabrics like linen and cotton are key. And always keep a light layer handy for air-conditioned spaces.
Great advice. With these tips, I'll be a seasonal fashion pro in no time.
You've got this. Just remember, confidence is the best accessory in any season.
If you found the video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel.